でも不思議なくらいに絶望は見えない。目の奥にずっと映るシルエット大好きさ。柔らかな肌を寄せ合い、少し冷たい空気を二人噛みしめて歩く今日という日に、なんと名前をつけようかなんて話して、I love you の言葉じゃ足りないからとキスして、雲がまだ二人の影を残すから、いつまでもいつまでもこのままマリーゴールドに似てる。あれは空がまだ青い夏のこと、懐かしいと笑えたあの日の恋。もう離れないでと泣きそうな目で見つめる君を、雲のような優しさでそっとぎゅっと抱きしめて、
brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve. Here in Philadelphia. Brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out. Looking at who they've got. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Gallinari is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Magruder in at the 2. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Harris. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
That time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
Leonard, no luck.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Magruder kicks to Zubac. Magruder passes to Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up over the D and in.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He really thinks his team needs this win after losing the first 2 games of the season series to this team. He wants them to stop the dribble drives and other penetrations to the hoop. He said, we've seen how tough these guys are finishing around the rim. The challenge for us is to force contested shots. Kevin, we'll see how that works out.
Thank you, David. Here's Leonard after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Zubac. Embiid, no good.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Nobody near Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 7.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Leonard with the steal. Knocked away. Here's Gallinari. That shot off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Horford finds Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. And here is Horford. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A top-notch postgame is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling. His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Clippers trail by 3. And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Pass to Magruder, and it's sent back by Horford. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Simmons got his second basket.
He's got the touch early. Coach, keep feeding him.
And there's the pass to Zubac. Here's Magruder, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Simmons against Beverly. And it's Simmons penetrating. Embiid wide open. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 6 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Clippers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 5. Simmons dishes to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That's his first foul. And here are the 76ers now. Simmons passes to Richardson. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Over Beverly.
Beautiful contest there by one of the most tenacious defenders in the game, Patrick Beverly.
Passes it to Zubac. Here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that. And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Horford in the post. He's covered by Leonard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Williams in for Rodney Magruder. Now here's Simmons. Fader on the way. Horford, no luck. And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
Here's Simmons. The Clippers getting the bucket. Embiid in the corner. Clock at 4. At the elbow, Horford. It's not going to go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Steve, now that you've had a little time away from the game as a player, what are some of the things you notice now that maybe you didn't notice when you were playing before?
Well, I think right now the emphasis on nutrition. Kevin, I did not take that serious. I thought I could eat whatever I wanted to. And I think also right now I look and love what is going on technology-wise as far as guys being able to use technology to help their game and to enhance their game.
And Simmons loves jamming it through, relentless in his attack of the cup.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. The dish to Williams. Over Smith. The shot by Williams, no good.
Wow, he had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
Simmons. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Leonard attacking. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Pushing the action. Always working for the best shot. Nice drive by Kawhi.
Simmons against Williams. Simmons finds Scott. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Over Harrell. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Williams. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Williams against Simmons. Count it, good. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Williams scanning the floor. Over Smith. Williams can't hit.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Raul Neto's checked in for Simmons. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's Williams with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
And stolen by Scott. Back to Neto. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. no good. Clippers trail by 3. To the paint. Gallinari against Scott. Gallinari passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Neto kicks to Embiid. Outside, Scott. Embiid inside. Harrell on him. Embiid, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Gallinari, the bounce pass. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. They get it again. Here's Harrell. Shoots over Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And it's tied up with that one. Philadelphia shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Scott kicks to Embiid. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Here's Williams, and Embiid with the block. Count it, good. And so here is Philadelphia. To the wing on the left. And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Harrell. He's got 5. Williams can't hit.
He is so out of his element right now. Hasn't made a shot all quarter. I feel for him.
Harrell against Embiid, and there's the pass to Neto. Off target with his 3. LA's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the N1.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Neto. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. So at the end of one. Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball in
coming from a place where,
wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Gallinari is out there with Harrell. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. Zubac is checked in for Gallinari. Passes to Harrell. Pulls it from 20, and it's Williams. That time the assist by Harrell. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Clippers. Now here's Here's Simmons. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Richardson. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Out to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Horford dishes to O'Quinn. Count it. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Simmons. Pass to Harrell. Williams, that's a two-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Simmons finds O'Quinn. Here's Harris. Back to O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Simmons, to the inside. Shamet banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Horford against Harrell. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Good work there as it goes. And that's now 6 points for Horford.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Harris. Again, Philadelphia.
Difficult to stop inside. Harris with the excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Outside, Williams. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Doc Rivers, the coach of the year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Clippers are going in a new direction. Now, Coach Doc Rivers said, we had a shot. I don't think anybody understands how hard it is to win a title. Until you do that, you're going to be frustrated a lot. You have to make tough decisions. Kevin?
Well, they're trying to make the right decisions to rebuild better than before, DA. Thanks. And Doc Rivers came to the Clippers after he avoided a rebuild in Boston, but he's staying put in L.A. for the revamp.
A guiding voice for this team through some turbulent years. I think he's invested in making the Clippers a destination franchise.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. But then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys. To drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3 gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Simmons against Beverly. Now here's Horford, guarded closely. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Zubats with it, working on Horford, and that one is good from Zubats.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out to the right wing. Leonard with the steal. 13 feet away. Another miss by Leonard. 76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Simmons dishes to Horford. And the rejection by Zubats. Beverly with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And it's Beverly missing.
When you defend a good mid-range shooter, this is how you contest without fouling.
Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Leonard. Now the pass to Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
And the rejection by Zubats. Second shot opportunity. And finished off by Horford. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. He dishes it to Leonard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Magruder. Richardson covering. Here's Leonard. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, you know, the truth is Leonard's been focused all night. Has an array of go-to moves and the endurance to keep on coming.
Here's Harris. From the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And there's where, if you get some room, you kind of have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Beverly finds Zubats. And stolen by Simmons. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Horford. Shoots over Zubats. That's good from Horford on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Back to Magruder. Over in the corner, Zubats. Clock at 4. From about 16, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's now 22 points for Kawhi Leonard. Simmons against Beverly. Simmons passes to Harris. Leonard brings the double team. Beverly against Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury, boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall, but he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Tobias Harris. And Smith subbed in for Josh Richardson. Scott, good. Scott's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Back to Harrell. Goes back up, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Raul Neto's checked in for Philadelphia. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Clippers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And Danilo Gallinari, a 6'10 small forward. Steve, good size for his position, obviously.
Yeah, one concern is on the defensive end. It's his foot speed. But on the offensive end, he uses that size to his advantage.
Embiid against Harrell. And stolen by Harrell. And now the Clippers on the break. Pushing it up. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
I like the poise here from Leonard. Doesn't need to take it all the way, just drops it over the top.
Here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steve, you played with 6 different NBA teams. What's the best way to earn the respect of new teammates, for instance, in the case of you with the 6 different teams you played on?
I think, Kevin, being yourself in all situations. You come in and you do what we used to call the obvious. You play extremely hard. You're a good teammate, and obviously being on time, and you don't be one of those players that deviates from the system. Come in and follow the game plan, and don't try to go outside the game plan, and just be reliable and be disciplined.
Good perspective. The 76ers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Embiid drops them both. Clippers trail by 4. Passes it to Harrell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Harrell's got 8 points.
You can't give him any daylight, or he will do just that.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams is checked in. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Out left to the wing. Now here's Leonard. He's got 24. 6 on the shot clock. The wing jumper off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And they double up Embiid. Neto kicks to Scott. Inside. Embiid finds Scott. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Pass to Harrell. And here's Leonard. Outside Williams. Dishes to Harrell. A 3 from Leonard. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers.
His marksmanship this quarter has been unbelievable, yet they still trail in this game.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That one misses. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Neto kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
They've got Horford, Josh Richardson out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris. And it's Embiid in at the center filling out the middle. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. And they'll keep possession. Beverly against Simmons. 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Horford's got 16 points. Clippers trail by 3. Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Gallinari outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Simmons, the bounce pass. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Horford, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. Here's Leonard. Harris knocks it loose.
You don't see a lot of block shots from Harris, so enjoy that one.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Zubac.
You know, coming out of the half, you want to set the tone for the rest of the game, but going 1 for 4 is the wrong way to do it.
To the middle, here's Gallinari, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
And a dunk by Horford.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Leonard. Down low. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Zubac.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now here's Embiid. Zubac defending. The pass to Gallinari. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Scott's checked in. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They lead by 1. Horford. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Horford's got 20. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Zubats. Clippers trail by 3. Knocks it loose. Simmons against Beverly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Philadelphia, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And Al Horford drops them both. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Zubats kicks to Magruder. Back to Zubats. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Zubats has got 6.
Creating a size mismatch in close, that's the kind of thing you're working for.
Kicks it out to Richardson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game.
He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Both free throws good from Beverly. And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Clippers trail by 6. Passes it to Magruder. Harris against Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now in the case of Kawhi Leonard, actions definitely, Steve, speak louder than words.
He's one of the most soft-spoken players in the game. Takes a humble, persistent approach to almost everything he does, and the results speak for themselves.
Simmons finds Horford. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Gallinari with it, and it's Horford picking him up. A nice shot by Gallinari.
This is a specialty of Gallinari's, using the roller as a decoy for his own offense.
He gets it in there. 11 points for Ben Simmons.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Beverly against Simmons. Beverly the pass to Zubats, and it's blocked by Simmons.
And don't forget about the long reach that Simmons possesses. He uses it exceptionally well on defense to come away with blocks like that. And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
Scott against Gallinari. Pass to Zubats. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Horford.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Clippers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. First free throw is good. Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Raul Neto comes in for Simmons. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Lou Williams is checked in for Rodney Magruder. Feeds it to Scott. There's the dish to Horford. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
So both teams making some changes here. And the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
And And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers, trailing here by 8. Gallinari outside. And the Clippers miss again.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Pass to Horford. Six to shoot. Neto finds Horford. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead. LA's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Williams, that's good.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
To the inside. Here's Horford. And he banks in the layup. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Out to Gallinari. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Gallinari's got 15 points.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Dishes it to Smith. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Smith.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Smith hits them both. Clippers trail by 10. Kicks to Gallinari, pulls up, and Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. And 11 points for Lou Williams.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Embiid, the pass to Richardson. Here's Neto. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Embiid's got 19 points.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster league that's taking a life of its own.
The pass to Gallinari. Williams against Smith. Steps back and shoots. Second chance shot. Out to Gallinari. Lets it go with a 3. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Lou Williams.
And that even things out. He had a 3 early in the first half, now gets 1 in the second.
Passes to Richardson. Williams against Smith. Embiid inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 21 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harrell against Embiid. Harrell finds Williams. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter. Smith the pass to Embiid. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Back to Smith. Harrell against Embiid. Over Harrell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Neto kicks to Scott. Over Gallinari. Scott the pass to Neto. Smith outside. Embiid in the corner. good shot. Comes up empty down low. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From the left block, he sends it through.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the 76ers call time here.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Horford. Scott against Gallinari. Down low, here's Neto. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Good on the second free throw.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Horford finds Neto. Back to Horford. Over Harrell. Horford no luck. Los Angeles has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. A nice shot by Gallinari.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
Pass to Horford. Over Harrell, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. He kicks it to Richardson. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number is being called. Dangerous score down the stretch.
Richardson against Williams. Count that one. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Magruder, guarded by Simmons. Magruder kicks to Gallinari. From 17 feet out, Williams can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Williams. And Embiid drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Here's Beverly, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first team all-defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Gallinari outside. To the paint, and stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Out to Harris. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Here's Magruder. Richardson covering. And the pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Simmons against Beverly. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Zubac. Gallinari on the wing. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 28 points for Joel Embiid.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Many scouts were surprised by Leonard's quick development, his ability to improve his skills and shot as fast as he did. But the truth is, he was always a very hard worker, dating back to his amateur days.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Deflects the pass. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Back to Embiid. He feeds it to Horford. Over Gallinari. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 9. Well, we're talking about Leonard. In college, he put himself through a really tough regimen.
You know, he would be up and out the house by 5 a.m. He'd work out and run basketball drills, usually by himself. This was a part of his daily routine before going to class.
Outside, Simmons. There's the feed to Horford. Banked in off the glass. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Gallinari wide open. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Horford. And the layup is good. Horford's got 6 here in this quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Zubac kicks to Gallinari. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's long and he's crafty, and he has a knack for scoring. Danilo on the attack.
Embiid with it. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. inside. Zubac's defending. Count that bucket. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Good.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
Simmons against Beverly. And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Pass to Embiid. Pass to Horford. Pocket 6. Over Gallinari. That's tipped. Gallinari with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Beverly wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
Leonard against Harris. Horford finds Embiid. Back to Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got 36.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Harris against Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 33.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Over to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Richardson. Now here's Embiid. Zubac's defending. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Now Beverly, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Lou Williams has checked in for the Clippers. Steve Tobias Harris with plenty of stops in his young NBA career so far. You wouldn't guess it, though, from his talent level.
Year after year, he advances his offensive arsenal. He's become one of the most dangerous scorers in the game.
Clippers trail by 8. And Beverly kicks to Williams.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6. Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former 6th man of the year is instant offense.
You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip. A crafty finisher in the lane and tremendous at working himself to the line.
Embiid finds Simmons. Here's the teardrop. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Gallinari.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. 20 feet out. The Clippers getting another chance here. And that one is good from Zubac.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
Simmons against Beverly. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Beverly's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari attacking. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford. Back to Simmons. Kicks to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. Simmons passes to Embiid. 4 on the shot clock. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Clippers trail by 7. Williams kicks to Beverly. With the floater, and the shot goes in. Beverly's got 9 points here in the second half.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality, takes the opportunity to step up.
Here's Simmons, feeds it to Embiid, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Up top, Leonard, guarded by Harris. Shoots from 14, again the Clippers.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Beverly against Simmons. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Beverly. Over Simmons. And it's Beverly missing.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Simmons finds Harris. Now Horford. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. To the middle. Here's Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Game on the line. You need a guy who's willing to step up and deliver that sweet Lou.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Horford against Gallinari. Horford no luck. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Al Horford.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Be looking 3 all the way, and who's going to take it?
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
From the baseline, count it.
Yeah, and he can really take his game outside when he wants to. Horford's got plenty of range to go along with all that work he does on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
You know, this part of the game, focus on good execution. The rest will take care of itself.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was up for grabs, right? And David, thank you as always. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.